Okay, so here we are in the Beitou Museum. This is the hot spring museum, and okay, we just came here from the Beitou train station, the historic station, and it is like very close to here. It is just like a 5 minutes walk from the station to here. It is very close, and have gone through the Chi Park to here. This is a very historical museum, as you can see from the architecture. It is like a very old place that been in, and I think this is like a, uh, a place for public bath in the past. Do you think so?
Yes, and it, it shows the ancient times of the past, so it's quite interesting for me.
Yes, we can maybe learn about more about the history and maybe also the culture of Beitou, and maybe we can go inside now and take a look at what we are going to learn and what we are going to see, like in the inside. So here we go now.
Okay, so we are in the exhibition which is talking about the industry of the Beitou, and then we can see that there are many hotels showing in front of us.
Oh yes. Wow. I do not remember that there's like this much thing going on in Beitou. As we can see here, here are some foods from Beitou, and you can see that. Oh wow. Here, these are food that people here would eat, maybe in hotels or maybe in their daily lives.
Yeah, we can see the lobster, chicken, and so on. And then let's see more closely. We can see about the restaurant cuisine culture, hot spring in restaurant industry, and then film industry, and then the Nagashi culture. Oh, so interesting, so interesting. Oh.
Maybe we can go here and take a look. Here is the timeline that maybe the hot spring hotels that they have development, and this is like an interactive thing that we can play with. Yeah, this is very nice.
Okay, so we are in the area of the Sendo, and then we can see different pictures of the past.
Yeah, this is like how people would take their hot springs. I think maybe in like long time ago, as you can see here, there's like those teachings of how people would do their hot springs. Yeah.
It talks about the routines of their daily lives, and then their behaviors. Yes.
This is this shows how people would do the hot springs, I think. And here are some Q&As, I think, on how people would do the hot springs. Like, what's the differences and what is this thing? Oh, here. Look at this. Like, this teaches people the concept of taking hot springs. Also, how people would do the hot springs. Of course, we can see here. Oh, people do the hot springs in this way.
So we can see the diverse hot springs, and then it introduces 3 different types of components, which are various springs, right surface springs, and then the green surface springs. Then they have their own properties based on their pH values and their own colors. This is very informative for us to study. Yes. Okay, so we can see the timelines of the hot springs, and you can see here it was depression and decline, and then we can see the history about the hot springs of the post-war years, and then about the bustling hot spring town, and then you can see the many photos of the hot springs. So it is very entertaining for us to learn. Yes. Okay, so we can see another timelines of the Beitou hot spring, and then it talks about the transformation first, and then the beautiful of the hot spring, and then it talks about the pride of the Beitou. So it is very entertaining for us. Okay, so we can see the stone here, and then it talks about what is the Hokdo Little, and then the introduction of the Thermal Valley and the Beitou Stream, and then we can see the Hokdo's occurrence. So it is very interesting that let me gain more knowledge, and then we can see the examples of the stone. It shows the regular precipitation crystallization, and then the formation of the crystals near waterfalls, and then the cold crystals. And then we can see the movement of the hot smoke, and then the obliterated and scared by hot spring water. And it shows the Okamoto Yohachio and the study of the octolity, and then it introduces the chemical properties of the stone, and then this is the examples of this.
Okay, so after we visit the Hot Spring Museum, this is a place that people can take their hot springs here. So I think this is like a public bath, which it is not a private one. So maybe people can go inside without any worries, and also without any permissions, or without any kinds of like they have to pay a lot of money. So this should be a cheap one that people can go into, and maybe you or we can go inside in the future as well. So yeah, here you go.
In 1940, the hot spring cultures of Beitou was highly popular among the public. Different types of the hot springs provided unique sensation and the therapeutic effect. Sulfur spring. This is the most famous type of hot spring in Beitou. The water is rich in sulfur, making it highly effective for treating skin diseases and the joint pain. Bicarbonate springs, also known as mildly alkali springs. These hot springs have a gentle water quality. They effectively moisturize the skin and are very beneficial for blood circulation. Salt springs. Some hot springs in Beitou contain high concentration of salt. Soaking in it helps relax muscle and cleanse the skin. Arrow springs. The water in arrow springs appears red or brown due to its high iron content. Though less common, it is believed to be beneficial for improving blood health. Do you know which hot spring is most effective and popular among women for improving dry skin? In Beitou, definitely this is sulfur spring. In Beitou, many women prefer sulfur springs. This is because sulfur springs not only provide excellent skincare benefits, but also help improve skin texture. The water is rich in sulfur, which aids in deep cleansing, stress relief, and enhanced blood circulation. In addition, many sulfur springs create a strong healing atmosphere, making them an attractive choice for women who seek both relaxation and beauty benefits. Overall, if you want to relax while improving your skin condition without spending a fortune on expensive skincare products, Beitou hot springs are definitely the best choice for you.
After the bird, we will go to the tatami lobby, which is on the second floor. In here, we drink tea, eat snacks, or enjoy the scenery from the balcony.
During bird times at the Beitou public birdhouse in the Japanese colonial period, the experience was both common and culturally rich. The birdhouse was divided into sections for men and women with a large main bird area which was made of stone. Visitors would clean themselves first at washing areas before entering the hot spring bird, which was a custom in Japanese birding culture. The bird were not just for wellness or hygiene but also for relaxation.